Fala rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Aqui quem fala é o Biel. E hoje a gente vai para mais um episódio aqui de Alan Wake Remastered, né? No último episódio a gente foi em busca lá da esposa do Alan naquela caverna lá, onde aconteceu um episódio estranho bem no finalzinho do episódio e aí acabou, né? E agora a gente vai pro capítulo 4 aqui para tentar descobrir o que aconteceu, para tentar entender o que aconteceu no final daquele capítulo anterior. Então, bora lá.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Tá, começou.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Ué, tô trancado?
Good evening,
Ah,
Alan.
tá.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Clínica?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing
Será que
trip.
tem alguma coisa aqui?
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of
Não.
course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Acham que ele enlouqueceu mesmo.
I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Dr.
This way,
Hartman.
Alan.
Trancado. Aqui, trancado também. Tá. O objetivo é descer, né? Mas vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa por aqui. Por enquanto, não.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Caraca, o bicho enlouqueceu mesmo.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy
Tá,
you've
deixa eu
concocted
subir
in
aqui
your
pra
mind?
ver.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything
Trancado.
is explained logically.
Caraca, enlouqueceu mesmo. Será que essa parte da internação dele é real mesmo ou é só outra coisa? Ler. Tá.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Ele ainda tá com um curativo na cabeça do acidente de carro.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you.
Agora a gente sobe, eu acho.
Why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go.
Abre aí, patrão. Ixi, só tem os loucos aqui.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary, scary, scary.
Esse daí é louco mesmo. Então vamos ver se tem alguma coisa pra cá.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Ah, é mesmo, é? Vou ver então. Eita, prelos! Não tem como negar que ele tem talento, mas...
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
Ó a garrafa de café aqui. Deve ter mais coisa aqui.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Please, this way.
Você tem gerador aqui. Provavelmente a gente vai passar por esse cenário à noite. Outra garrafa de café. Tá, vamos descer então. Se não dá pra interagir... Deixa eu ver, essa porta não abre, né? Não, não abre. Tá. Ih, não é pra cá não. Cadê o Hartman?
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Seja paciente.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Night Springs.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
Lembra mesmo Odin do Ragnarok, esse aí da direita.
Stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. he's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Página de manuscrito já?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Volte para o seu quarto.
Got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine.
Não sei se vai aparecer mais coisa aqui pra interagir. Interagir, sei lá, página de manuscrito.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys,
I'll do that,
but there was
Birch.
no way to get my hands on them.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think.
Começou já.
There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Tá, esse é o quarto dele.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Coisa boa não vai
I
acontecer.
didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Acho que se eu descer eles vão me ver. Opa, aqui ó, página de manuscrito aqui já. Vai ter mais,
Sinclair looked
certeza.
bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Caraca, tipo, ele deu uma marretada na mulher, é isso mesmo? Com uma marreta de brinquedo, aliás.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Outra página.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass.
Então Hartman é o responsável?
Ow! About time!
Barry, Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops
Fucking-
found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim.
Tá, não quero ouvir falando não.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Caraca.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and
Ele vai
mine.
atirar. Vai apostar que ele vai ser culpado por isso? Tá feliz? O cara morreu. Ixi, eu não tenho lanterna. Vai, 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 vai. Eu acho que por todo esse cenário que eu passei vai ter alguma coisa. Escape da clínica. Ah, tá, já sei onde arrumar a luz, já. Sabia. Nada por aqui. Página de manuscrito aqui em cima a gente já pegou, então vou meter o pé. Oh, maravilha. Algo me diz que não era pra usar aqui. É, acho que eu usei cedo demais. Acho que era pra ter usado nesses ursos aqui, sei lá. É, acho que era isso mesmo. Ah, sabia. Outra página aqui. Mercado. E a porta não vai abrir? Ah, tá. Você vai derrubar pra mim, né? Nossa, eu tô com um de vida. Ah, tem que fazer isso aqui e derrubar, né? Valeu, bola. Tá. Antes de ir lá no cara, né? Não custa nada dar uma olhada em volta. Deve ter alguma coisa aqui. Ó, tem uma garrafa de café ali. Aqui no jardim. Tá, calma aí, calma aí. Deve ter mais alguma coisa aqui. Tá, tem pilha. Trancado. Tá, acho que não era só isso mesmo.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Tá preula, do. Ai, tomei. Vamos.
Oh, geez, Al. The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Sinalizador. Tá, beleza. Ixi, esse labirinto vai estar cheio de gente. E eu com certeza vou perder alguma coisa aqui.
Al, hurry up. I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Opa! Não confia em quem? Emil. Quem é Emil? Olha aqui a página aqui. É esse. É, aqui não tem saída. Eita! Nossa! Morre? Caraca, quanta munição gastei nesse aqui, hein? Outra página, beleza. Tinha que ter um labirinto no jogo, né? Tá, não tem mais nada, então beleza. Checkpoint. Que isso, munição? Outro labirinto? Agora é pra usar o sinalizador. Como que eu luto com essa cambada de corvo e esse cara ainda? Morreu, finalmente? Garrafa de café. As pilhas. Pistola sinalizadora. Aqui não tem saída, então é só descer. Eita. O bicho é resistente, hein? Ixi, mais um lugar grande pra correr. Tá, não tô vendo nenhuma página aqui. É só subir. Checkpoint. Opa, escopeta. Aqui a página aqui. Ah, merda. Ah, filho, tão sem saboada então, né? Isso aqui é de bra. Mais um sinalizador aqui. Tem uma página ali no canto. Tem que subir. Dá uma olhada. Nossa, que susto da prela. Ainda bem que tem um poste ali pra salvar o jogo. Será que tem alguma coisa aqui atrás? Ah, tem, ó. Marcação. Deve ter um sinalizador aqui. Tá, vamos dar a volta então. Ixi, Vixe, tá com cara de... Será que esses corvos vai vir tudo pra cima de mim? Mas... É... Tá com cara de área de combate mesmo. Garrafa de café. O objetivo é lá. Mas vamos olhar aqui. Tem uma página de manuscrito ali em cima. Estamos indo bem por enquanto.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Sabia. Vixe, eu sabia. Corvo. Nossa.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Nossa, sai, sai, sai. Essa pistola sinalizadora salvou pra caramba agora. Ixi, não acabou? Vai logo, seu gordo. Então abre logo. Aí, cara. Boa, fez uma.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Nossa, tava bom demais pra ser verdade, né?
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh,
Nossa. Nossa, legal. Perdeu tudo.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Hmm.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry,
Vai para a
just wait for
fazenda.
me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it!
Ah, eu caí! Gênio. Gênio, gênio, gênio.
What a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Tá, vamos pra fazenda logo.
I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch him.
É, não tem equipamento para se defender. É, aí ferrou. Será que ali em cima tem alguma coisa? Tem uma página. Esse risco todo por uma página. Não tem nenhum sinalizador, nada do tipo pra me defender. Só corre. Ele não aguenta correr nada, velho. Nossa! Tinha alguma coisa vindo atrás agora. Checkpoint.
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Tá, agora é só ativar. Aqui não tem nada. Tem uma página ali de manuscrito.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Aí, agora foi. Dá alguma coisa pra me defender, vai.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Ixi, sem bateria, hein? Então se eu usar aqui tudo isso aqui, eu vou ter que esperar ela carregar bem devagar. É. Eles vão jogar tudo que tem agora em mim. É, só corre só, não tem o que fazer não. Ah, mano, não tem por que eu enfrentar eles, eu não tenho arma. Nossa, eu tomei só uma. Não tem por que enfrentar eles.
Since the movement in the woods ahead, facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Quê? Ah, isso aqui eu já sei já. Só corre. Nossa, já... Pega a pilha. Meu Deus, o bicho não erra. Quero ver vocês me acertar aqui agora. Aqui vocês não vêm, né? Não tem nada aqui.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Tem pilha. Tem lanterna. Cadê? Trocar para resistente. Tem garrafa de café. Faltou só uma arma só. Ou pelo menos um sinalizador para eu manter eles à distância.
Was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Que confiança, hein? Não vai ficar no meu caminho, não. Que?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Uma página?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver.
Finalmente.
He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Ah! Não é uma página. É o bait da página agora de novo. Vai acabar bem na hora, quer ver? Liga. Cadê a escopeta?
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
O que tá escrito? Uma página. Isso aqui é uma página mesmo. Ixi, eu só tenho essa arma só. Ah, eu tava na dúvida se era armadilha ou não. Tá parecendo que eu tô jogando Resident 4, cair nessas armadilhas toda hora. Tá, vambora daqui logo. Pera. Achei que tinha visto alguma coisa na parede, mas era a luz mesmo. Tá, isso aqui é armadilha. Tudo armadilha. Se eu pisar numa dessas, os caras vão me combar, velho. Tá, vambora daqui logo. Mano, os bichos têm uma mira do caramba, viu? Olha isso! Esse cara não erra. Sobe! Ah! Nossa, fiquei com um de vida. Eu fiquei com um de vida, quase que eu tomo. Fiquei com um de vida ali.
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Vou investigar, mas uma coisa de cada vez.
The front door was locked.
Nada aqui. Trancado. Só sobrou essa. Ah.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used to dangle her in front of me to keep me going.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
To work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story,
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I'll write my own escape into the story next.
Tá, tem coisa aqui então. Ah, finalmente alguma coisa pra afastar eles de vez. Deixa eu ver se não tem mais nada aqui. Dá pra subir aqui? Trancado. É, sabia. Tá, não tem mais nada aqui, então vou meter o pé. Deixa eu só dar uma olhada em volta aqui. Vai que a gente acha mais alguma coisa. Ah, página de manuscrito. Cadê? Ah, nossa, aqui no chão eu não vi. Tá, vambora agora.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After
Esse
all,
carro
I
derrapou,
made
hein?
this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Outra garrafa de café ali. Ih, estamos sem a porta, bicho. Tem dois caminhos? Tá, tem coisa aqui pra pegar. Ah. Dá pra trocar de carro, né? Dá. Por ali. Pilhas. Munição. Bom, quanto mais munição dessa pistola sinalizadora, melhor. Tem alguma coisa aqui em cima? Não, não tem. Então... vamos embora daqui logo. O que tem lá em cima? Subindo a rua? Ou não tem saída? Acho que não tem saída, não. Deixa eu ver. Nossa. Ah, era só um caminho alternativo mesmo. Eita! Que susto! Fica aí na minha frente, vai. Próximo. É tu? Essa vai dar pra ir a pé só. Ainda bem que deu pra usar o carro aqui. É, mas acho que agora não vai ser tão fácil assim. Não? Só corre, filho. Tá, ali não tem saída, é só descer aqui então. Vamos pra fazenda. Já tô vendo uma garrafa de café ali já.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Ele vai morrer? Oh, louco!
God damn.
Nem ferrando.
Go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! You notice there's enough ammo and stuff around? The place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
A prela, menor. Ah, granada. Ixi, vai vir mais um monte. Quem diria? Nossa, nas costas! Ah! Morri, velho! Os caras atacam de tudo quanto é lado. Vai tacar isso em mim, não. Ah, tem checkpoint nessa batalha aqui. Bela! Linda, linda, linda. Pega, pega. O que foi isso? Da onde? Tá marretada da prela. Acende o holofote, por favor. Acabou? Acabou. Eita prela. Caraca.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls,
Sure.
rock and roll capital of America.
Caraca, velho. Tá, foi da hora, curti.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Tá, vamos. Tem uma página ali, ó. Deixa eu só pegar, só. Aqui ele não entra? Não.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. Need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Tá, tem um painel ali, mas... Como que a gente chega nele? Ah tá, provavelmente vai ser dando a volta.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive.
What the fuck?
Here he is. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him.
What the fuck, velho?
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Munição? Vai virar área de combate isso aqui.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between.
Garrafa de café.
But dreams have a way of forcing themselves into waking life, or vice versa. In
Munição de escopeta tá cheia. Aqui não tem saída.
episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sense
Ah, tem uma página ali em cima.
mundane situation. A long line of people.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Pilhas. É óbvio que não ia ficar só nisso, né? Eu que não vou te enfrentar aqui em cima. Ai, mano. Agora corre. Nossa! O Ronaldinho do Alan Wake esse aqui. Mano, esse cara não corre, velho. Sai. O bicho tá vindo trotando. Ai. Não tem o sinalizador. Ah, dá pra atrair eles aqui. Eu gastando munição à toa. Isso, vem até aqui, vem. Vem mais um, vem. Olha. Tá. Chegamos. Checkpoint. Isso faz.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Tá, se focou é porque tem alguma coisa. E essa escada aqui?
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Ah, tá, aqui.
Be careful, Al!
Munição de escopeta. Eu praticamente não usei escopeta depois que eu peguei. Vou começar a usar mais, então. Dito isso,
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
nada pra cá. Só subir, então. Vai vir mais, certeza. Subir? Ah, tá, a escada aqui. Holofote resistente. Esse é o que eu tô usando agora.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deer Fest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Precisa de energia.
We've been real busy with other stuff. There's concerns and ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Só descer.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Abra a porta para o Barry. Ixi. Eu vou ter que enfrentar isso sozinho? Menos mal que não deu tanto trabalho assim. É, mas esses aqui vão dar. Parada aí. Acabou? Não tem nada aqui. Por onde que eu vou abrir então? Será que era ali mesmo que tinha uma saída? Ah, tá, tem escada aqui. Pô, mano, não precisava desse rolê, não custava nada pular a cerca, né? Não custava nada. É aqui? Não. É aqui.
Al? I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Tá, estourar o cadeado não quer, né?
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Come on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Tá. Aí você que vai abrir.
Have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Ah, eu acho que não era tão pesado assim, não.
We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right
Valhalla.
at home then.
Vai, empurra aí.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Ponto de controle alcançado.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Tá, primeiro eu vou dar uma investigada na casa. Caraca, os bichinhos mexiam com foguetório, hein? Caraca. Tá, tem que subir, né? Examinar,
Power
que é isso?
downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Tá, tem que ligar a energia pra ouvir isso. Aqui, garrafa de café.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
A casa é grande, hein? Aqui a página de manuscrito no chão. Trancado. Então só resta aqui mesmo. E o objetivo era o toca-discos mesmo.
Can you hear that, Al? Music? Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talking about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Produzir disco.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
Hmm.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
Não, os dois estão bêbados agora.
But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Dois bêbados conversando. Ixi, o bicho dormiu no chão. Ele vai ter outro pesadelo, ou não? Ixi, não acabou? Tá em primeira pessoa.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Ah, tem que descer ali, né?
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Hmm?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
What the fuck? Era véia?
dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole
Não é
thing
aqui?
together and put it
Alice?
Tá, é aqui.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Ele vai começar a ser...
The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Ah, ele sofreu acidente.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Fim do episódio 4, né?
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the
Tá, deixa eu voltar aqui pro menu. Porque aí a gente já vai pro capítulo 5, né? Mas é isso, rapaziada. Esse foi o episódio de hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Então, se possível, deixa o seu like aí. Comenta o que vocês acharam também. E não se esqueça de se inscrever e ativar as notificações aí pra vocês receberem o aviso sempre que eu postar alguma coisa nova aqui no canal, beleza? Então é isso, rapaziada. Valeu, tamo junto aí, até a próxima e falou!